All right, everyone, Babylon here. Uh, this is episode 44, Snowblind. This is just going out scanning, but I had some issues. The lag is getting just so bad, it's unreal. Uh, this might cause a delay in the next missions or something, but I got to clear some stuff off the server and stuff like that just to see if I can get it fixed. And as
They're
bad as the
pleased with
lag
your
is,
progress,
that's just going to
but the
take me some
work's
time to
never
do.
done. They want data on drop
Because
zones, so
it
they're
took quite
looking
a bit of
for
time to
someone to
get down
take terrain
to
scans in
do
the
this
area.
mission here. But when I got down to
I
the snow
reckon they
biome and
come to the
everything,
right
it kind of
crew.
listened out. It might be because of how much recorded time I got
It's
on the
all
hard
about
drive or something causing
exotics,
it. I don't know, but
which means
once I get this
prospectors.
video
We
uploaded, I
need
can
drop zones,
uh, get
which
the
requires
recording
terrain
off
data, which
the
is
hard
where
drive
you
there.
come
That way,
in.
maybe
First
it'll
site's
help things
marked
out
on
a
your
little bit
map,
better.
so
Uh,
grab a radar and let's do this.
Unfortunately, like I said, there's some stuff down in the desert down there. I left a bunch of benches stuff. I'm gonna go down and clear that stuff out. Hopefully, that'll improve the situation. If I have to, I might have to actually take down some of the ore drills and stuff and try to get that to work out. I don't know if the server is going to fail on us or not. I'm hoping it doesn't. But this mission here, it took me quite a bit of time to get down there. That's why I cut it out. You'll see me even shut the game off and reload the game because I thought there was an issue with loading the game up. And come to find out, it just loaded right back up with no problems. But as soon as I started moving, I started freeze framing again. So for that, I just cut the travel time out of it. So it's going to be like a 22-minute video. If I don't want to force you, not force y'all, but actually let y'all sit there and watch that freeze framing going on because to me that gives me a headache. Uh, Not only that, it's really frustrating to play the game like that. So I got to do some world maintenance on it first and get these recordings off the computer. Maybe that'll better it off. And next time I won't have that many recordings on here. You know, I made all these videos at the same time, so and as you see here, that freeze framing just that shit just drives me nuts. And right here's where I exited out and I came back in, loaded back in, and still had freeze framing issues. So I just transitioned, went ahead and forced my way down to it and got down into the video where I started recording again, doing this mission here. It's just a normal thing. You get like one boss, or not a boss. I guess you get one wildlife
You're gonna
attack
have your
in each
work cut
one.
out for you around
Uh,
here.
but then
Heads
again,
up.
I was thinking the enzymes. This one here was a mammoth. But I just tried to do the best I could with all the lag and stuff that was going on. You'll see a little bit of lag run through there, but once I got into the Arctic zone, it wasn't near as
You lost
bad.
power. You'll need
But
to turn it on
by the
again.
time I got back to base, it seemed to clear up. But when I got into the base, it was really starting to lag again. So I'm thinking that it's just the amount of stuff I have on the server. So I need to go down through there and cut all that stuff out, and tear it all down and everything, and get that off. And hopefully that will fix the issue. And if it doesn't, I'm looking at probably
When
having
he's done
to
here, though,
actually
check your map for the
probably
next location.
leave this world, create a new world, and hopefully I don't have to do too much to get to where we're at now to finish that off. But I will have to remake all the benches and everything, which will take some time. I'm hoping I don't have to do that, but I'm thinking I'm just going to put off the great hunts until I get till we get that situated. I might have to just bring him into another world and just do the great hunts by itself. Uh, Now I won't be able to do that on sticks and the rest of them because the simple fact is we'll be using a new character, but I can bring him in to do the missions afterwards on those worlds, and hopefully I don't know. Every once in a while you'll see my legs on. See how they kicking out like that? It's kind of weird. I don't know why it's doing that, but at the end of the day, I got the mission done. The next mission is a boss fight, and I didn't want to deal with lag and stuff. And it just caused issues with that stuff. And I just didn't want to deal with that. So hopefully we can get that resolved, I hope. And if I have to, then just put down the drills whenever we need stuff. And then hopefully that fixes the problem. Other than that, I mean, this mission was pretty simple. Scan, kill a monster. You know, it was no big deal. Still don't understand the issue I'm having with that avalanche. I think it should have been gone, but I haven't. I was looking it up and trying to figure out if there was something that could be done to get rid of it, but I haven't seen any videos out there from the big timers anyway. But then again, it could be my old system I have. It's an 8-year-old computer. So hopefully I don't have to try to do that anyway.
You made it. Now you're going to need to search the area.
This one here was kind of weird because the dogs kept dropping off down in there. I thought I was going to lose one of them because it dropped in there like 4 or 5 times, but on the edges there. If you look down there, it's quite a ways down in there. There's one of them that fell down. And I didn't really see a way out of that one, you know. That was thin, you know, narrow enough, or not narrow enough, but not as steep so you can climb out. But anyways, he winds up coming out anyway when we take
This
off.
zone's hot, so a little advice. If it moves,
Here comes the
kill it.
woods. But yeah, but like I said, it was an easy mission. Going for the lag. It was just time consuming with all the lag in it. But
Looks like the unit stopped. Get it back online or you're going to be here for a while.
yeah. And of course, again, I didn't put my coffee in. I don't think. Oh yeah, I did. I did put my coffee in. But yeah, I don't know if anybody else experiences that or not. If you have been experiencing it playing the game, just leave a comment. Let me know. Especially on the avalanche deal. I mean, that would be helpful. If there's a way to get rid of it, or if it's something that's permanent now, or what. But like I said, I haven't really seen a video showing that it was actually gone, or anybody else talking about it. Like you see the freeze frame there. You know, and that was even worse in the forest biome. So, but then again, the forest biome had to render all the trees, the bushes, all that stuff in. But like I said, I'm thinking it's the amount of stuff having to render because I have so much stuff on the server, and that in the room that I have left on my hard drive after all these videos were made or recorded, I should say. But yeah, like I said, it's not that hard of a mission. Like, it's already almost done. I am looking at getting some stuff taken care of. But it's just, like I said, it's kind of a pain in the butt. But nonetheless, I'm going to keep on going, though. Hopefully the world will hold together until I get it done. And as long as the lagging isn't, I don't know if adding those, because I think those, the smaller ones, not the king one, but
Those things ain't
I
friendly.
forget what they call those creatures now. But they start spawning in the world after you do the certain mission. I think the first mission or two, and then they're permanent. So I don't know if that'll cause the server to finally just crack and give up or not. But I will try it. And if it does, then I'll show that into a short video or something.
You'll need to turn it on again.
But like I said, it's just aggravating. You know, I want to be able to complete it all, but I hate to start it all over. So I'm looking at probably, I don't know, a friend of mine says I should, if I have to get a new world, just go ahead and just rush through it anyway.
Okay.
But that'll take me a little bit of time. Hopefully I'll have enough content to keep it going until I get caught up, you know. But we'll have to
Good
wait and
work
see.
down there. I'd say you're done.
And that's the end of the mission. And the rest of this is me just going back to my base, putting stuff away. I can't remember. Yeah, I think we did stop and do the boss. But I sure wish I could get that avalanche part gone. And that'd be one of the key things because I think I can get past the avalanche one without having to redo it. That way, that pass will stay caught up. So, but we'll wait. We'll wait to find out about that here shortly. And to be honest with you, I should have went ahead and just took all that stuff down. But then again, I like to be able to remember to take a mini base with me in case I have to have it, like with the workbenches and stuff. But I don't think we need to do any more of that just yet. Anyway, I'm hoping we don't have to. But I did try to start the next mission, and at that point it was just, I was so aggravated and started getting a headache, so I just stopped. Took a break from it for a few days, and then I started editing my videos, try to get those things off the computer. That way it'll open up plenty of hard drive space anyway. I'm hoping that's what the issue was. And then I have to go down and take those workbenches off and see if that fixes it. And then if that doesn't, then I'll take down some drills. If that don't, I'll just have to decide whether or not to just create a new world to finish up the missions and do the world boss, or I don't know. I'd either just go on the sticks, but I hate to go on the sticks if I don't complete this one. Now I do know there's another mission on here. I think there's like 2 missions on here that you can't do in an open world. I think Spirit Walk and the very first mission on the list. But I think those are only done in Outpost, I think. Hopefully it's, or that you have to load into somebody else's server or something. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, we're going to go up there and kill the boss. Then we'll head over to the base and put shit away and try to figure out certain things and stuff. Yeah, it's just aggravating. Now, if you also notice that when they spawn in to catch up to you there, you notice that kind of causes a little bit of lag. But that's understandable because it's immediate load in or something like that. That wasn't, they were supposed to be already with you, I think, anyway. I think all your creatures should be able to keep up with you. But, I mean, stuff happens. I ran right past it. Or no, it's right in the corner there. I gotta go around the corner. That's right. And, yeah, but yeah, I wish it wouldn't do that though. But I also noticed too, every once in a while you'll see them. If you watch the map real close when I'm running across it, you'll see a line going across it that shouldn't be there. I've been seeing more and more of those here lately, so I don't know if the world's going to crash on me or not. I'm hoping it doesn't. That's a lot of work put in that. Give him some food before we get up there. Or did we run past the boss? I thought we did the boss on this one. No, we did. We ran right past the boss. We didn't fight the boss. My bad. Yeah, just I don't know. You know, it's kind of aggravating that we wind up with that lag. And I think the only reason I'm showing you this here is to show you that when I started getting back to my base, it started lagging again. Like right here, you know, it's crazy how it starts lagging, and then all of a sudden it doesn't lag again. So I don't know if it's rendering or what that's causing it. But like I said, the first thing I want to do is get these videos done, and then delete the big recording I did off of it, and then move on to another one, and try to see if, just to make sure that if it was disserted, then I know not to make that many videos again. But cut back on how many videos I make. Put it that way to you. I didn't mean to run off in that lake like that. see, the closer we get, the faster, the more and more it's starting to lag. So, like I said, I don't know if I just got too much stuff on the map or what, but we'll figure it out here before long. And there goes his legs flopping out like that again. So, but when he's off of it, you know, it doesn't seem that bad. But there's still lag involved. Here I'm just looking to make sure all the woods and everything gets back before I end everything. But yeah, I kind of wish it wouldn't do that, but I mean, you know, what can you do? I mean, shit happens. You be honest with you, I can't. I think when I first started this, I saw those lines in the map. I should try to reload a different map and see if it did the same thing, and try to figure out why it's doing it. I guess I know. I know with all my stuff on the computer, there's not enough room on the C drive to put the games. The games on my D drives. I don't know if that might have an issue with it. But then again, y'all see, we've had a lot of videos where there was no issues, you know, other than the stuff staying on the map. So I'm hoping just by getting rid of that stuff and getting rid of the videos, it'll start running like it should, so I can finish the game and then move on. But like I said, though, if it comes too big of a deal, especially for the great hunts, I'll just have to start a whole new world and just to do the great hunts. So it'll be one big base, get everything made, then get started on the great hunts. But or I might have to finish the rest of these missions with the new map. I don't know. But I'm hoping I resolve it. 'Cause it happened before with the windmills, if y'all remember. The windmills were causing lag. I took the windmills, a few windmills down, and all of a sudden the lag disappeared. So like I'm saying, but that all had to do with motion. But I don't know. Like I said, we'll figure it out. Here comes the important part. Get some bed rest. Get that little bit of extra bonus. And some lights so you can see what you're doing. But that's pretty much the video. All I'm doing now is just putting stuff away and stuff like that. You know, do the normal stuff. You know what I mean? Got to resupply my oxygen and my water. I did have my coffee and thermos in that time. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, my man. So whatever y'all do, if y'all want to, subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. A friend of mine helped me learn that the comment section is working, so just nobody's leaving a comment. But feel free to do so. Like I said, you ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Just be respectful about it, even if it's criticism. That'd be fine with me. Your criticism tells me what I need to improve on. So without that, I mean, I don't know, ain't exactly sure what I got to do to improve. So just be honest about it, straight up. I mean, don't worry about that. My feelings, dude. Trust me, they don't get hurt. Now, other than that, I mean, I wish you all have a blessed day. Hope your week turns out great. And at the end of the day, and just be peaceful. Have a good one. Thank you for watching.